This one is completely new to me. I don't know what's going on. It caught my eye on the timeline. And so I put it on here. So we're going to learn together. But this video is called FBI offers $200,000 reward to catch ex-Air Force specialist wanted on espionage charges in Iran. Okay, let me see. They'll probably show a picture, but I could use that $200,000. So I'm going to be on the lookout, people. let's watch it.
Let's dig deeper into that ex-Air Force analyst charged with spying. We've got our Peter Harlambis from our New York newsroom here with those details. Peter, how's it going, man? Let's get right to it. People are searching. Who is Monica Witt, and what exactly is she accused of doing?
Yeah, it's a great question. She is someone who served in the Air Force for about a decade, ending her service in 2008. She then became a defense contractor, and with those roles, she had access to top secret information. Now, prosecutors allege that she first visited Iran for a conference held by an anti-American group. She was warned that that conference might actually be a recruiting front for counterintelligence efforts. But despite those warnings, she returned in 2013, where prosecutors say she defected. Since then, they allege that she's provided top.
Wow. My, okay, if I do see her, I will turn her in because I need that cool 200,000. But I'm not gonna lie, kind of badass. Joining the rebels, like it would be like if someone from like in Star Wars, like someone from the Empire under Darth Vader, like one of his people decided to turn and become a double agent for the Rebel Alliance. While they were, still working at the Death Star or whatever, like maybe sending over the like how to destroy the Death Star, the plans or whatever. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, from like a pure like a movie perspective or something, or like if this was a movie, that's kind of badass.
Held by an anti-American group. She was warned that that conference might actually be a recruiting front for counterintelligence efforts. But despite those warnings, she returned in 2013, where prosecutors say she defected. Since then, they allege that she's provided top secret information to Iranian forces that have endangered U.S. personnel in the region and have assisted other terrorist organizations.
Wow, Peter, so it sounds like they've been aware of her for a while. Do we know exactly where she could be?
At this point, it's unclear. They say they're now increasing this award to $200,000, hoping that perhaps someone knows information about her. All they know is that they believe she is in Iran somewhere.
Also, by the way, for people who don't understand, like Iran also has like intelligence, right? I think a lot of people sometimes think that America and Israel are the only ones capable of doing intelligence or like intelligence operations and stuff. Iran definitely has some. Like don't worry. Like there's certainly people in America who are like Iranian assets as well, who are able to, feed them information from the Pentagon or whatever. Right. Like there's definitely, I think any country of that size is going to have some form of intelligence. Now, don't get me wrong. It's nowhere near as sophisticated as America or Israel, but there's probably a bunch of people like this girl and who are working in places where they have like security clearance and stuff. So this is just one of the few who got caught.
Someone knows information about her. All they know is that they believe she is in Iran somewhere. On top of that, the FBI isn't really saying more about.
And as somebody who believes wholeheartedly in the fact that everything that our government does should be exposed to the American public by any means necessary, I think this is kind of rad, to be honest. I mean, yeah, she's giving it to Iran, which I mean, I would rather her just like release it to the public or something. But I do want all of the information that we possibly can from our government, all of the hidden stuff, all of the classified stuff. I love a good leaker, man. Leakers are heroes. I think that we need to, we need more people leaking all of the bullshit that our country does. And so I'm all for that.
Why now? But in a statement, the FBI agent in charge of the DC counterintelligence office.
And also for those who would be like, oh, but she's putting the troops at risk. All of those troops over in the Middle East are now going to be at risk because of this. Easy solution. Hear me out. take all of the troops that are over there and move them over here. Problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved. I mean, you can't argue with it. We don't have to like pay ungodly amounts of money to support them through like funneling all of my tax dollars over there. And also, they are no longer at risk whatsoever. They are completely safe forever if they just come back over here. They are 100% safe if they come back over here. So just a thought. Just a thought.
Said that at this critical time of Iranian history, they hope someone might know something about her that they could share. If that person comes forward, they're primed to get $200,000.
Yeah, Peter, people are searching a
And also, I don't know if I would actually turn her in, because I know these types of rewards, especially from the police. I don't know about if the FBI is more trustworthy, but especially from the police, like these types of rewards are almost never actually paid out. They just say it. They literally just make it up. They say, "Hey, we're offering a $20,000 reward for information related to finding Luigi Mangione or whatever," and then they just never pay it out. Like that's what they do all the time. So I would also, if you are considering turning this girl in, if you find some information, that you're probably not going to actually get that $200,000. If I had a guarantee that I was going to get $200,000 if I gave them some information, then I would probably do it just because I need that money. But otherwise, I would not.
a ton about Monica's military background. What do we know about her time spent there?
Yeah, there are a few really interesting things there in terms of her background. First, not only was she an intelligence expert for the Air Force, but she also served as a special agent for the law enforcement branch within the Air Force itself. As part of that role, she had information related to counterintelligence. That includes kind of knowing the names and identities of people who might be operating undercover overseas. On top of that, we know she was in the region between 2003 and 2008 for her Air Force roles. Prosecutors at this point say that she not only revealed the identity of one person who was serving in U.S. intelligence, but also details about a top secret intelligence gathering operation.
The story's almost unbelievable. Peter, thank you so much.
Wait, what was that last part?
Let's dig deeper into
Intelligence, but also details about a top person who was serving in U.S. intelligence, but also details about a top secret intelligence gathering operation.
The story's almost unbelievable. Peter, thank you so much.
Top secret intelligence guy. I mean, hey, like I said, kind of badass. If it was a plot to a movie, it'd be kind of badass. Like I said, betraying the empire, giving over the secret details to the rebel alliance over in Iran. I think that could make a good, make for a good movie. George Lucas would have a field day with it. Anti-American, unpatriotic George Lucas, who thinks that Vietnam War was bad. And he thinks the Iran War is bad, like an anti-American. I don't know. It's also, sorry, I just like that. It always amazes me how terrible America's media literacy is, where they can't where like the most obvious parallel, like Vietnam parallel allegory, like Star Wars is unable to be understood by the mainstream as what it is, an anti-imperialist movie. And so like I would imagine that people are probably going to get mad at me for these opinions on this video as well, but I don't really care. I don't really care, but I just think it's like people's inability to actually take their media and then like see what it's trying to say and learn and understand from it is kind of funny to me.